UP and India have joined hands to have their students come together to perform this tabla ensemble. The details, the resume, small description of each of those teachers is in the program brochure. You can scan your tickets, and I'm going to read about it too later on. But for you to take a look, you can do that too. When two tabla players perform together, it's called tabla tigal. Tabla players perform together. We call it tabla jugalbandi or duet, right? When three tabla players play together, it's called tigalbandi or trio. So what do you call when so many tabla players are playing together? I don't know what to call it. It's just going to be the tabla ensemble. It's going to be a magic that you're all going to witness. It's going to be a very unique, but I have witnessed it before. I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it too. Before that, I would like to invite Sandeep to introduce the concept, this unique concept, a little bit before this performance in a few words.
Thank you, Deepak. Thank you to all of you for coming today to encourage us. You can see we are sitting here from all of us are students of tabla, and maybe the youngest is somewhere around 5 years of age, and the oldest probably somewhere in the 50s. So that's a pretty big life experience and musical journey that is captured in this one program, one sitting on the stage. So we don't know what the final outcome is because half our team was here in the triad, half our team was in RTP, and this is the first time everyone is meeting together on one stage. So we don't know what is going to happen, and that's why we prefer to call it magic. It's a hit or a miss, we don't know. So we're going to start with a Ganesh Paran, where we'll invoke Lord Ganesha, and then we will move on to some Kaidas, and then Mukhdas, some Relas, Guts. So the whole repertoire is set to go from what an absolute beginner with a few weeks of learning can do, it can participate in, and then it all goes so advanced that a person after 20-30 years of playing also will still find it challenging. So it's one script that gets everybody together, and please enjoy presenting Tabla Utsav.
श्री अनंता पालन करता रत्नभूषिता विठलाया कत्तिन गति 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 था कुंडली वरदा विठला परमानंदा भक्तवत्सला थगिन थगिन चिंता चिंता भारत श्री भगवंता धगति गति गति चिंता करुणा कला हास्य वदना कृपा सागरा मधुसूदना गद्दा धरण राजूता घोषिता त्रैलोक्य रक्षका गोविंदा दुःखहारका निर्वाण नायका बलित पोषका जगत व्यापका मुराया धन 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 धन
Thank you.
nag 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 tere tere dhag tere tere dhag tere tere dhag
I look forward to hearing from you. Any suggestions for improvement? Anything, we'll talk to you afterwards. Thank you.
That was an amazing performance by all the kids. It's a magic. What else can you call it? The kids were singing Ganesh Paran and Vittal Paran, the bhakti with which they were singing, and that's what we want to inculcate in these kids as a temple and as a cultural organization, and we want them to pursue our music, and that's what you're seeing today. So thanks to all the teachers and the parents who are here today for building this up. It's not easy. There are kids from Raleigh, Durham, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, High Point, and several teachers had to coordinate this, and they had not performed this together until this morning. Isn't that amazing? They had rehearsed separately in different locations. They had seen each other, but it was a total sync today. So thank you so much. So especially I really loved how over time you build the tempo and the complex patterns, the dialogue that you had, the rhythmic, the bolts, the precision that you were able to bring out from the kids, and how it slowly built up the pace, fluidity. That was amazing. Yeah. So I would like to ask in this audience, how many of you have listened to tabla for the first time? Or at least this number of people playing together. Several of you, right? And the goal of this is going to be an introduction of tabla, and we wish a lot of kids at the back have watched. Hopefully you could pursue this interests you. So, and that's the goal of this ensemble too, one of the goals. So I would like to invite, all these performances are not possible, taking a big auditorium and elevating our art to this level without sponsors, right? And I would like to